Hi, I'm Andrew Berman with the Mortgage News Network. We're here in Atlantic City at the 2017 Regional Conference of MBAs. Got my good friend Barry Habib with me. Barry, thank you for taking your time right after your presentation. I appreciate it. So listen, I word on the street, you just got an award, a crystal ball award, because I think you literally have a crystal ball because you've been able to accurately predict, even we just looked at back in October, the predictions you made about rates were on the money.
Thank you.
Talk to us a little bit about the award that you received, the Crystal Ball Award.
Zillow and Pulsenomics really bestowed a big honor on me. They have the top 150 economists throughout the country, and it's just an honor to be included in that provide forecasts. And as it turned out, I was fortunate enough to win the award for being the most accurate out of all these top economists. So it's a big deal for me because it's part of what we do. And even on a multi-year basis, I was in the top 10, but was the most accurate forecaster in the past year. So I'm very, very honored by it.
Great. Now, Barry, listen, I could sit here and spend a lot of time actually talking about, your views on interest rates and housing. However, I think the best thing actually I could do is tap into your knowledge in terms of a former originator, as someone who interacts with thousands of originators. Where do you see the next big wave of activity for originators?
Well, I think refinances, no question, will be down this year. I think that purchases will be up. And one of the things that I know you had thought about is, what do originators look like into the future?
Yeah.
And in an area where we need to be more of an advisor and provide wisdom and insights, to just be based on information is going to be more of a challenge for those originators as we move into the future. And things are accelerating more rapidly than we think. So one thing that we need to understand is the psyche of a borrower, or really any customer relationship. It's funny the way we operate in that if the first meaningful conversation we have, like most originators do, is on the phone with a customer, in the first 3 to 4 minutes, typically speaking, that customer will have made the decision as to whom they're going to do business with.
Wow.
So if they like you, they'll decide they're going to do business with you, whether they know it or not, and then they'll just justify all the rest. Just like the way we buy stuff like that all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's the way we buy something in the store. Yeah, well, I would have needed this anyway, or the one I had was going to break. But when they go and obtain a mortgage, if they like you, if they feel comfortable, if they feel they're learning from you, they'll be very forgiving on things like interest rate, or maybe if fees are slightly off. If they like you, they will figure out a way to make everything else be okay because they want to work with you. So knowing that, the words you choose on that initial dialogue are extraordinarily important. And remember, the way that people buy a home is they'll initially go online, they'll shop kind of with their eyes, they'll become attached if they see it with their heart, but they ultimately buy with their wallet or pocketbook. And isn't it crazy that no one sells that? Well, I shouldn't say no one, but almost no one sells that way. Think about real estate agents. They do a great job, but what do they sell? Features. Oh, look at these countertops, look at the extra space you've got in the closets, the proximity to schools. They're selling features. Mortgage professionals, they're selling, hey, I'll get you approved on time, I'll get you closed on time, and I'll fight for the lowest rate. But no one is articulating the financial opportunity in real estate. Nobody's telling them what the potential pitfalls or advantages are of that home that they're purchasing based on the current market conditions, whether they be employment, prospects for increases, affordability, appreciation historically, and appreciation on the forecast side for the years that they're going to be there, and show them how much money they stand to make in this transaction, taking everything into consideration. And by the way, Andrew, it is an enormous amount of money that most people don't even fathom or consider.
Yeah.
And when you take a look at today's borrower, they're out there and they're kind of under pressure to find a home because of lack of inventory, lowest inventory on record. Then they have to pay up either full asking price or over asking price. It's easy for them to flake out unless we show them that opportunity and allow them to focus on it.
So I know actually you said, inventory, limited inventory, and
very limited,
which probably makes more sense why you're still bullish on housing. And I want to go back, go to that in a second, but I want to, you said something that really just stuck in my head. So you said in the first 3 minutes, the borrower is going to make a decision when they're going to do business with you, and they're going to justify the rest with the numbers that you're going to talk about.
That's the way we all operate.
So what are some of the things that the top originators are saying in those first 3 minutes? Are they telling stories? How are they connecting in those first 3 minutes?
In my opinion, the best of the best are providing the insights. Look, millennials now, the top age group is 35 years old. The median age of a first-time home buyer is 33. Millennials like to do a lot of research in advance. So if you give them information that they already know, they're going to think, why do I need this person? Yeah. So unless you're providing them insights, such as What are the prospects for home price appreciation? Combat what the media says. What are some of the facts that they may not be able to uncover as easy? The comparisons and taking into consideration what are the advantages of buying versus renting. When you consider the fact that no one talks about the fact that on a purchase versus rent, you have another component that's like a secret weapon. It's the pay down of the mortgage and equity build up there. People don't realize that that can amount to tens of thousands of dollars, 20, 30, 50, 60 thousands of dollars. Those are the types of things that if you start to open that customer's mind into saying, wow, I can really learn from you, they are going to become gravitated towards you. You become very magnetic.
Yeah.
And that's what people really need to do right now.
Great. So going to why are you still bullish on housing?
Well, again, the demographics are amazing. You have the next wave of home buyers, first-time home buyers. If you take a look at 33-year-olds, so you go back to 1984 when they were born. If you go to 85, 86, 87, for the 9 years consecutive after 84, the birth rates were larger and larger and larger.
Right.
So there are more and more and more of these individuals coming to the market every year. And then when you take into consideration after that it doesn't fall off a cliff, it levels off near the highest birth rates ever of baby boomers, which changed the world economically for the United States. The demand will remain high. And now on the supply side, the inventory levels are the lowest they've been. I speak all over the country. Some places there's 2 months worth of inventory.
Wow.
And today, almost all of you listening, your real estate agents, if they call on a property that people are interested in, the listing agent on the other side saying, hey, I've already got a couple of offers. You better come in strong. You better come in full price because it's not. And then they come in full price, and then sometimes they got to come in over asking price. So you have to justify why paying full boat or over asking price still makes sense, and compare it to the renting alternative and show them what that value is going to be worth in the future. By doing that, you're going to capture those people and capture them quickly and really beat your competition. There's not too many people doing it.
Yeah, so fantastic. So listen, if we want to get the access to some of the most accurate data out there, what made example by your being a recipient of the Crystal Ball Award, how do we connect with you?
Well, MBS Highway is I'm very, very proud of. Proud of the things we've done. Check us out. You can get a free trial through you guys. And certainly if somebody wants to sign up with us, we're really, really affordable considering the big money business that we're in. It's very worth your while if you want to have access to this type of a sales approach.
Yeah.
And of course, we also feel that interest rates, while very volatile, are going to remain favorable. But throughout the course of the year, we do see them moving up. There may be an opportunity in the short term here if the stock market corrects to see interest rates have a bit of a move lower that we should capitalize on though.
Great. Barry, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thanks for everything you guys do.
Appreciate it. It's guys like you that give us great information, allow us to do this.
Thank you.
I'm Manager Berman from the Mortgage News Network. Thank you for watching.
And I have to just give a shout out to Michael, who's behind the camera, who makes everything look great.
Even me.
This is Mortgage News Network.